Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Alright, welcome back to Tim Friend. We are in the home stretch. There's 3 enemies on screen. That must mean there's 2 enemies off screen. We've got Uriel, the most edgy, grim boss, probably in the whole bunch. He's got a fine lance and a repair kit. A fine lance, not a killer lance. I think he has a killer lance in hard mode then, if I'm remembering it correctly. Or that might have just been changed permanently. No fucking clue. We could use Lanny, or possibly drag Hussar into it, because I kind of want to get that... Let's get Lenny back. Use a torch. It's been a little bit, if I'm remembering correctly, which I'm undoubtedly not. There's the rest of the enemies. Let's get Hussar in, see how well he can do. He can do 20 points of damage to that guy. Bring Uther back to maintain the points with Lenny. Have Eagler hit the man with Bronze Sword, and then bring in Hussar to get the kill and the additional support points. So that we can have good supports on our people. Hooray! Good levels of support at least. I don't know what the meta is on like having you need this stats on this person, so get this support with them. I don't tend to look that much into it, but yeah, we'll use the bronze bow. It's vastly unlikely that they'll hit me with the axe on the counter, but yeah. Alright. Didn't waste anything because the bronze bow's got that infinite durability. Take a nice hefty chunk of experience. Get strength, buddy. Let me down. Hey, weapon level C. I can use that steel bow anyway. And then what do we got over here, huh? Soldiers for Fargus to test his metal on. A nomad for Marcus to test his metal on. 17 to the nomad. And then 18 to the nomad. I think that's what we gotta do. What's that other soldier got, though? Poison lance and a javelin. Not super worried, oh brothers, about that. So we'll have Fargus get the chunk. Get the chunk. Get the chook. Put the chink in his armor. And then have Marcus go up and stab with lance. Just to get that fine bow, another fine bow nomad. Not a fan, ladies and jelly spoons. Not a fan. Get out of there. With that nomad fine bow shit. Marcus looking real average. Getting bizarre amounts of luck, but I'm gonna complain, I guess. I'll move Sybil up. Have Madeline use Fix on Sybil. Will that take Madeline? Yes! It's horse o'clock, mother effers. Yeah! That sounded like my own cell phone vibrating in a different room. Get that magic skill, speed, incredible resistance gain. Now she's got Canto and a horse. I believe that only takes her up to movement speed 6. Yeah, which is interesting. It's an interesting way to differentiate the some horse people from other horse people. We're gonna move Isadora slightly back. Unfortunately, Marcus is just out of range for her to get points with him. But we've done a fairly good job of getting points with other people. Should have moved Eerie to get points with Lenny, but I fucked up. The soldier gets a solid chunk of damage on Marcus, which makes sense because no weapon triangle disadvantage for them. Marcus gets poisoned, which we've still got Fix for, so it's okay. Let's see. And we've got to deal with the rapidly encroaching Uriel. It's going to be there next turn, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means he'll be in junior murder range, so preferably we'll kill him out here. Let's bring everybody back into the fold here. Come on, people. Everybody gets a turn. We're gonna try... If that guy's there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Forks. Okay. Should we use Eerie to try to get a kill over here? Eerie? Little goof. Or let's... How does Isadora do against Uriel? With a Lance Reaver, she fucking obliterates him. So I'm cool to keep Isadora with Lance Reaver over there. Hell yes. We'll bring in Lanyard. Do a little bit of chip, see if we can get a little more support points with Eerie. By giving her the final hit on this man. I'm sorry if I've been talking quieter. I've been keeping an eye on my waveforms. It's a little all over the place. I'm sorry about that if that causes any distress, but here I am. We're almost done with this. I'm devoting a lot of my brain power to doing the chapter without doing egregious fuck-ups. So when that egregious fuck-up does occur, I'm sorry. I will bring Uther down to hang out with his good friend. We'll bring Madeline into the middle to cure Uther's good friend of poison. We will use Vargas. Vargas can do 15, and Sybil can do a whopping 8. A whole 8 damage. I don't think Javelin Boy, he won't be fast enough to double Leonard, but he'll do enough that he'll be able to do a hefty chonkum on him. I'm not super worried. I do think it's funny that this soldier has a 1% crit chance against Uther. That's very silly. It's because he got bad luck, and soldier's got good skill, I guess. Then we'll bring up Sybil to do another chonkle of damage against this soldier, so that he's within easy one-shot range next turn. For whoever. Probably Eerie. Because I don't think Eerie will be able to hit Uriel. That will do it for this turn. Alright, come on over, Uriel. Come hang out with the big bogs. Okay, don't love how he's hitting Sybil, but didn't even attack. It's because he couldn't see, probably, right? Because he couldn't see the target. That's interesting. We'll bring Lenny down so that he can provide support bonuses to Eerie and Uther, possibly Uther. Let's see if we can get the kill from Eerie here. The chances are relatively lower than what we'd like, but proved to be good enough, and we get that shit. And she gets the class change into, I don't remember what it's called, but still, very nice to occur. Ba-ba. Oh, I like that sprite a lot. She's a sorcerer. See the Thortherith, technically. Don't need to gender that. What skill is that? I don't remember. Is that like the resistance breaky one? I think so. Yeah, disruption. So now she does additional 5 damage against enemy magic users, which is real good. It helps break the magic stalemates, I guess. Unless she's at a weapon triangle disadvantage, so it will make her even more of an anima mage destroyer. Don't love that. You know, I don't love it. How you doing, Marky Mark? And the Markalettes? Pretty good, pretty good. God. Is so nasty. Is so nasty. Hassar, how do you do? You do pretty good. 11 plus 18, was it, from Isadora? 29. And then Marcus gets the... I'm not in love with it. If we bring Uther a little bit forward, that gives him at least a little bit extra accuracy, but I don't love the double attack. That's 10 plus 18 is 28 plus 11. 39. Okay, so we got to bring Eagler over there. Eagler with the bronze lance fights Becky with the good hair. Strong chance of getting crit. Moderate chance of not doing enough. We're taking chances here. Cleanse, purge, kill. This is a dork-ass reference, and I love it. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but having him named Uriel and say this specific line is referencing fucking Warhammer 40k Dawn of War, which was one of my favorite RTS games. I love that little franchise. And I love the setting of Warhammer 40k. It lends itself to some extreme... It's the origin of the term grimdark. I think it's hilarious that this eyeshadow and broody hair motherfucker would come up and just reference Warhammer 40k, because he seems exactly like the type who would. Even though I also like Warhammer 40k and reference it all the time, I am not quite this. I'm not overtly broody in this guy's way, but I do like that this guy is such a mother effing edgelord that he comes up named after a space marine and quotes one of the a very space marine quote at me. Swift dealing 12 damage now. Very choice indeed. Because we've got the support bonus from our good friend Eglo. Very good, very good. Isadora getting a good hit for 18. Marcus getting... Yeah, very, very accurate. Very good indeed. We did pretty freaking well. On this, the first shot, we were saved by the AI not going after Civil, I believe. I didn't want to take the time to do the math, which is like the fucking story of my life in this game. But if we had, then maybe Jim James. If they had gone for Civil, she probably would have died, and that would have been a huge bummer. All right, fingers crossed, everybody. Yeah. But I'm invincible. I'm the Hand of Wrath, the avenging. That fucking edgelord. Get out of here. I'll kick you to the curb, which is, in its own way, a kind of edge. Stop getting skill. Get strength and speed. And defense. A repair kit. That lets us repair charges on our weapons. On one weapon. Or, let's repair a weapon by about 20%? 5 times, or something like that. No, it does like a certain amount of money. Hell yeah, though, get that Stone Cold S grade. If we had fought Uriel out there, I think we would have gotten a better turn score. But we didn't, so we didn't. But we're fine anyway. Next time on Tim Friend, we will wrap up this chapter, and if we have enough time, we'll get into the cutscenes in the next one. Alright, bye everybody.
We're Tim Friend.